Okay, let's see the first question. Who knows the answer for this? Which of the two kinds of worship will become your intercessor on the day of judgment? So in Qiyamah, when we go to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we see that the two worship, they come and intercede, fight to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on our behalf. Oh Allah, do not send him to hell. He used to worship us, and so on the hadith goes. So what are those two things? Yes, bro. Very good, mashallah. Fasting, obviously it's Ramadan, that's why I put the question. And second thing is the recitation of Quran. Quran will fight for us on the day of judgment. So will the fasting there. Ya Allah, I used to keep this person, brother or sister, away from food. So, accept my intercession and forgive his sins and so on. So let's look at another question. What was so special about the fasting of Prophet Dawud alayhi salam? Yes, brother. Yes, as the brother is saying, it's a correct answer that he used to fast alternate days, every alternate day. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that this is the best fasting that you can do. And Prophet Dawud alayhi salam was consistent. So maybe 180 days or whatever it is, he used to fast. So that's in the next question. Zakah can only be given in Ramadan, true or false? So some people believe that it can only be in Ramadan. That's not true. You can give any time of the year. If you fix a day, you just follow that day. If you fix like 15th of Muharram, stick to that day, and every year you take on that particular day. Many people choose 1st of Ramadan, some people choose 25th or 27th of Ramadan. That's okay, but fix a day. Okay, next question. What happens when you help a person break his fast? What happens when you help a person break his fast? I want an exact answer. Some other hands? Yes, brother. No,
you get exact reward of the fast, and there's no decrease in his reward.
Very true. As the brother said, you will get rewarded of his fast. So even if his fast was, not complete, you will get the full reward of that brother transferred into your account, and this brother will not lose any of it. So just, even a date is good enough. Even a date is good enough. All right. Next question. Which of the following will break the fast? I have some options here. So there are a few things which you do, it will break your fast. Swallowing one's saliva. Does this break the fast?
No.
Blood test in a clinic. Diabetes or whatever.
No.
Little bit of blood that they take out, or a tube of blood. Does this break?
No.
Eye drops.
Yes.
Nose bleeding.
No. Eye drops is yes or no?
Well, I didn't complete the options here. None of the above.
Nose bleeding breaks your fast.
A brother is saying nose bleeding. How many agree with him?
Yeah, because it goes into your mouth.
Sisters can also participate. What's the best answer from sister's side? None of the above, and the sisters win this time. None of the above is the right answer. None of these will break your fast. And if the bleeding, the only thing that breaks your fast is like if you give like a blood donation, like this bottle that they collect, that will break your fast. But small amounts of bleeding or blood will not break your fast. Eye drops also will not, because nothing is going inside your body, isn't it? So your fast is still okay. If it goes inside, usually it doesn't, but even the nose drops, the asthma inhalers, some scholars say that it won't break your fast. But if you have something like cigarette, even that'll break your fast, because the cigarette goes inside and it liquefies, right? It liquefies inside your body, so that's why it's haram. Even though the cigarette itself is haram, you shouldn't be taking, but that'll break the fast.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What if there's some brothers trying to quit smoking, right? And they use they have the patch to quit smoking, and that helps them not smoke or do anything? Is that...
That nothing goes inside their body that way, right?
Nothing goes ingested, but it's transdermal. It goes through the skin.
It's just the skin though. It doesn't nourish the skin, so it is fine. So I mean, even like if you take like an IV, for example, like sometimes in hospital, if you are dehydrated or if you're really very weak, they give this IV glucose. So that will break your fast because now it is providing nourishment to your body, right? So let's move on to the next one. It is okay to keep voluntary fast on the 30th of Shaban. I want to just make a nafil fast. It's like one day before Ramadan. So if the Shaban is like the whole 30 days, no, it is. The answer is false. It is not okay. This is one of the days Rasulullah ﷺ prohibited us. Do not fast one day before Ramadan or 30th of Shaban because it is called Yawmul Shak. This is the day we don't know whether it's Ramadan or not because Shaban, it can be 29 days as well. So 30th of Shaban can be 1st of Ramadan if we don't know. So some people are like, oh, I want to be on the safe side. I want to fast on 30th of Shaban. If at all I miss, Rasulullah ﷺ said that this is not a sign of piety. Paraphrasing it basically. So this don't keep fast on this day. This is going to fall on what, Sunday this month. So don't fast on Sunday unless you are in the habit of fasting like Dawud alayhi salam every alternate day. That is okay, good exception, but otherwise you're not allowed to. Which of the following is a valid excuse for not fasting? So who can say that I don't have to fast? Okay. Wait, I didn't put the options here. A 15-year-old boy who needs to prepare for final exams. A hard-working construction worker in summertime. He doesn't have an excuse?
No.
A pregnant woman.
Yes.
Headache.
No.
No? Okay, all of you, mashallah, know very good. Pregnant woman has the option to break the fast. She can fast, not a problem, but if she chooses not to fast because she thinks that it's not safe for her health or for the baby's health, then she can choose not to fast. And there is some expiation that she might have to give according to some scholars. We will cover this maybe next year before Ramadan, more details about it. Question number 8. A woman who just delivered a baby is not allowed to fast. True or fast? It's not saying not allowed. It's not saying option to not fast, but it's saying not allowed to fast. She is not allowed to fast. That's true. She's not allowed to fast. Because in Islamic Sharia we have this concept called women go through their monthly periods, which is the menses, that, and also the second part, the nifas, the period of 40 days after the childbirth. That is the time she cannot pray, she cannot fast. Okay, even like she cannot say I'm very healthy, I delivered the baby, but I feel very healthy. If she wants to pray, even she cannot, because she is not completely allowed, as we see in the many ahadith. She has to be pure before she worships. She will be rewarded inshallah for other worship like dhikr and so on. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and Rasulullah specifically told that she should not fast. It is she won't. Yes, bro.
She have to make up that time the fasting.
Yes.
Later on.
Yes, she has to. She has to make. She doesn't have to make up the salah though. She just have to make up the fasting. Question number 9. A person who is traveling must not fast. Disliked to fast. Optional but should try to fast.
C.
Must fast.
C.
It's a tricky question. The correct answer is C. He can fast. It's recommended to fast. And if you want to not fast, that is also fine. It's a little different from prayers, wherein, for example, you are supposed to shorten your prayers, isn't it? In prayers, you must shorten the prayer. That is very important. It's not good to pray long the whole 4 rakah, for example, in Dhuhr. But in case of fasting, it is better if you can fast. But if you think that you will be dehydrated or the traveling will take a lot out of you, then you should not fast. But Rasulullah ﷺ did both. He fasted and he left. So it's not like one thing is pious than other. But you just, Ramadan is so special that you shouldn't miss out on anything. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that the Muslims will remain on some goodness as long as, I think children should take this, this is very easy. Those children there will remain on some goodness as long as they dash their suhoor and dash their iftar. Under 18 only. They what? Make their suhoor? And what is the other one? They should delay their suhoor. They delay their suhoor just before, until Fajr time, sometime before, as much as possible, delay it. And we know a hadith that they used to eat very close up to the time of Fajr prayer. And also do what? Iftar, rush or hasten to do iftar. Don't say that, I'm so strong in my taqwa, I'm going to delay by half an hour. No, that doesn't work. If you are really very strong in your taqwa, you hurry and break your iftar.
Don't
Okay.
you have to redo that day if you're late by I heard this.
Late.
If you're early by
Oh yeah, iftar is very strict. Iftar timing is you are not allowed any liberty there. Timing is strict. If you miss even like 1 minute early, then that's going to be a problem. That will break your fast. What is the minimum number of people required to testify for beginning of Ramadan and end of Ramadan? So, if somebody sees a moon, they come to the masjid and say, I saw a moon. How many people do you need for that testifying that? What are the answers? Beginning of Ramadan. The answers are different for first and second. Let me give you the hint. What's the first one? 3. What's the second one? Okay, you got the second one right. The first one is just one is sufficient. Just one is sufficient. End of Ramadan, you need 2 witnesses. And Umrah in Ramadan is equivalent to what? I want a much better answer.
doing Umrah with Prophet
That's he said that. Hajj, you get Hajj, reward of Hajj, and also you will get the reward. In the hadith of Sahih al-Bukhari, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that he said to a woman that she missed on a Hajj journey with Rasulullah. He said that, why don't you perform Umrah in Ramadan? That is like doing Hajj with me. So she not only get rewarded for the Hajj, but also it's as if like you are with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help all the brothers who are going for Umrah this Ramadan and keep them safe and prevent them from all diseases and everything. Come back home safe. Have more. Verbal intention is required for Siyam, for fasting. So do you have to say to yourself, oh Allah, I am keeping this fast for the month of Ramadan, for the 20th day or whatever? The correct opinion is that you need to have intention only in your heart. You do not have to verbally say it. You just tell yourself that I am fasting. Okay? So in Ramadan, it's kind of understood that, if you are sleeping on the night, you know that in the morning you're going to wake up for suhoor. So you know in your heart that you are going to keep fast. So that is intention itself. You don't have to verbally say or read a dua in Arabic. It's not required. The only verbal intention that we know of from the ahadith is when somebody wants to do a Hajj or Umrah, they have to verbally say that's a requirement. But for other like Salah and Siyam, it's not a requirement. However, if it's like the first of Ramadan and you don't know whether Ramadan is going to start or not, so like you come for Fajr prayer and the brothers ask, did you make suhoor? You are like, oh, you know what, I didn't know, so I'll just keep my fasting. I make the intention right now. That is not correct because time has passed now. You should make the intention before the start of Fajr time. Okay? So be careful on the first of Ramadan. You have to have that in your heart that I am fasting that day. But after that first of Ramadan, it's quite obvious that you will be fasting every single day. Question number 14. What happens, okay, this is for under 18. What happens when you drink accidentally while fasting? The children there. Oh yeah, you know. Okay, what is it? Very good, mashallah. So it doesn't break the fast at all, as long as you do not drink that, intentionally. So, for example, you are eating something. Okay, you like maybe take like some chips in your mouth, and you are like halfway there, right? You chewed it, and now somebody just reminds you, you are fasting. Then you are like, okay, yeah, I was fasting, so I will not eat the rest of the chips, but I will finish whatever is in my mouth. Is that okay? That's not okay. You have to just throw it out. Don't try to vomit, whatever went inside, that's okay. It's no problem with that. Last question. If you know this, just raise your hand. How many days can a month have in an Islamic calendar? 29, 30, 28, 29, 30 days, 29, 30, 31, 28, 29, 30, 31. The kids want to try there? A. Any other answers? What about the leap year? In Islamic calendar, there is no leap year. Okay, it's always fixed 29 or 30 days of each month. Answer is A. There is no 31 days. There is no 28 days. So this is the right answer.